Okay, guys, we got another A-level multiple choice question. Let's go. Question 15, or whatever. A student investigated the reaction between magnesium and hydrochloric acid. We got a little equation here. We got a ratio of magnesium to hydrochloric acid is 1 to 2. Is that relevant? I don't know, but I just get into a good habit of writing down my ratio when I see a question, just in case that comes up. The results are plotted on this graph. We've got the volume of gas over here. We've got the time in seconds. Which value is closest to the rate of reaction in centimeter cube per second at 70 seconds? We actually don't need that ratio. Anywho, you might think you've got to do this. So let's go along. It says, excuse me, which value is closest to the rate of reaction at 70? So you might go, well, let's go along to 70 seconds at the bottom and draw a line up. Draw a line across. Look at that bent line, right? 62.5. And then we're going to do centimeter cubed divided by seconds to get cm s to the minus 1, cm cubed s to the minus 1. So we might go for 0.9. And I think, don't beat yourself up, right? Don't slap yourself in the face if you got this, because that's quite standard for us to think that that is the answer, but it's not. This is the wrong answer. So how do we find the right answer? Well, let's check out that line on our gradient there. We're going to try and find the gradient on a curved line. So we need to find the gradient there at 70. How are we going to do that? We're going to draw a tangent. Now, mine might not be very accurate because I'm doing this on the PC. Excuses. But when you draw this line, try and make the space either side of the dot that you've drawn at 70 seconds, try and make that equal. Now, is that equal? That is not equal. Okay, that's a well warped. So you kind of trying to make it so that the gap between the curve and the line that you draw, the tangent that you draw, is roughly equal. I reckon that's good enough. I'm going with this. I know it's not perfect at all. I know I'm not going to get a perfect answer, but these answers aren't close together. I should be all right. Okay, and now what we want to do is work out the change in y, divide that by the change in x, just like you would for a gradient, and that's going to give me roughly close to one of these answers. Let's see, what's that, 34? I think y is 34 to 80, my change. So changing y over changing x. And what is my x? My x, I think, is starting at 0, and then it goes to just before 110, 108. Maybe it's 109, I don't know. It might be 109 or 110. Okay, does it really matter? I don't know. So we've got, essentially, we have 80 minus 34. What is that going to give us? 46? Oh my gosh, my maths is so bad. 46 over 108, I think. And if we smash that in the calculator, what will that give us? There you go. And I got roughly 0.4259 centimeter cubed per second. Roughly. Again, it's not exact science here. And look, when you compare that, you can see, look, it's closest to 0 0.4. You might get a slightly different answer because your tangent might be a lot better than mine, but there you go. It's obviously closer to that answer. So don't fall for the old 0.91. And don't forget, sharing's caring. Hit the like, punch up the bell, subscribe. Let's get to the marks.
You're still here? It's over.